I'm back. I'm still trying to hold it in. I got a printer over here now working. So as you can see it, and it's running power up, and yeah, it's still not working. Yeah, my God. But that was good, Bill. Millie, me. But now at least got the right juice going in here. And it still does the same symptoms. These are getting hotter though now. I can feel that, the big difference. Ooh, they're actually getting very warm now. See, it still works on the ColecoVision, but it's not responding at all on the Atom side. It's not even responding to reset. When I hit the reset, it's not even like switching back to that side. So something is dead on this board, thoroughly dead. And they're getting hot now. So now I'm going to do my little process of popping those few chips out and see if that makes a difference. Now, pull out the data drive chip first. We get a flicker. Doesn't mean much, but we get a flicker. But we're not getting a reset at all. We're still going to ColecoVision mode. But absolutely zero response on that mode. Which I'm starting to think that it could be you. Could be the whole Atom logic board is just dead. Which is sad. Because there's not that many of these left laying around. And in my defense, me not having the printer plugged in my defense, my Atom has a built-in power supply. I haven't used the printer as the power supply for almost 2 years now. So I'm not used to it, but still, I should have noticed. But I didn't. Yeah, the Atom board is just, I mean, there's something dead on here. Something is dead. And it's not something simple that just stands out as being toast. Something is actually dead on this. And unfortunately, this is not one of those ones where, see, reason I'm saying this just so you know. Reason why I'm saying something is dead on this is a hard reset. It's not software controlled. This should be taking it out of ColecoVision mode. So, we know that the Atom board isn't working for one reason or other, and I'm going to assume that something in the logic is bad. The reason why I'm assuming that is this reset button should be triggering a reset. It should kick a reset over. Whether it works or not when it resets is another story, but it should reset. It should go to at least black screen. Like you get when you first turn it on, you get that black screen. See right there, I'm powered up now, and I just got a black screen. Which means that there's no signal going out at all. Now, no, because I'm thinking, well, what if if the ROMs were bad, would it not work? But the ROMs won't affect it. You should still. Who's who? You're here. This one over here. This is you. Yeah, don't mix them up. I don't even think they have a difference. You know, I don't even know if they have a difference in the numbers on these between the master and the data drive one. Let's see. Okay, that one's a 41535. This one's a 41763. So they do have a different number. That's a 2012. This is a 2011. 8348. They were made in the 48th week of 1983. We know that much. Alright, now let's try this again. One last shot. Yeah, see, we get nothing. Because what we should get when we first power it up, no matter what, we should get a blue screen. That means that EOS is at least set up the video display processor, the VDP. And it hasn't. And these are the EOS chips here. Now, if EOS isn't working, it's possible we get a black screen. Because the computer is just like stuck on address 0, wherever it's at. The CPU is. But when we go in here, we know in ColecoVision mode, because we ran a cartridge here, we know in ColecoVision mode it works. And if I hit the ColecoVision reset, obviously it works again. I'm resetting the system. But if I reset the Atom side, it doesn't even interrupt the ColecoVision. See, there's no blinking, no nothing. Which makes me believe that the Atom is just, something in the logic is dead. So the Atom is just stuck. It lets me get out of the MIO, or the memory controller here. That is letting me get out of Atom mode and go into ColecoVision mode by pressing this reset. It is picking up on that and handling it. That may just be the buffer chips up here too. The RAM is working, because we know that. But something else over here is not working. And we don't know what that is. So, anybody out there have any clue, have any ideas? Let me know what you think. Do you think what may be wrong with it? Because this is a stumper. I'm not going to go any further with it. I'm not going to like peck at it and play with it. I'm not going to do an Adrian Black, because first off, I'm not an electrician and I don't know electronics that well. I know how to R&R, and I know how to, most of the time, know how to troubleshoot. But I'm not an electrician. I can't sit there and touch each pin and say, oh, this and this data pin is stuck or anything like that. It's just not me. I never went to school for that, and I wouldn't want to pretend to even know that stuff. But something in here, I mean, it could be something as simple as one of these LS chips is just bad. And it's locking things up. It could be anything. It could be a bad resistor. It could be a bad capacitor. But as we do know, I mean, I'm just going to drop this one in here again. We do know RAM is working fine. See, it's picking up all the RAM. It's doing a test of it, and RAM works great. So we know that's good. I don't know if there is a diagnostic cartridge that works on just the expansion unit. That I don't know. I know most of the diagnostic systems run off of the data drive. And since we don't have the ability to start up in the Atom mode, we can't do that. Now it'd be nice if we had a diagnostic that could like come up, toggle in EOS and just look at it and see what we got in here and see if it's working. I'm just feeling to see if any of these are getting hot. But it doesn't look like it, so it looks like this one may be DOA, which is a shame. Not all of them are winners, like in Bad Santa, when the little kid complains that he got a Tylenol on his advent calendar. And Bad Santa says not all of them are winners. Sometimes you just gotta say, oops. This is probably not germane to the issue, but this shield wire right here for the front Atom net connection was just hanging out here, and it's quite possible it was touching things. I'm going to drop a piece of electrical tape on that before I put it back together. Probably ain't going to make any difference, but we'll just see. What I did is I had to take it apart the rest of the way just to get this styrofoam out of here. We'll see what happens. Alright, so, yeah, that didn't help. That shield wire wasn't making a difference. It's still doing the same thing. You never know, though. It could be something simple, but obviously there is something definitely wrong with this system. Yeah, the reset button just ain't resetting. And you know what? Just for gets and shiggles, I'm going to do a manual force reset by just touching these two wires here. See? Right now, I am crossing the reset line right there. And it's not responding at all. It's not like saying, hey, time to reset. It's just sitting there. So yeah, there is something definitely wrong there. Alright, so I reassembled it. I spared you the drama of me reassembling it. I didn't put the data drive back in yet because I got to disassemble that and repair that. But unfortunately, she's a deader, which is sad. It really is sad because I wish I could figure out why sometimes these things just... Hey, get over there. Why sometimes these things just stop working. I don't know. Maybe someday I should try to take some electronics classes and get a better idea. But yeah, it's still the same. ColecoVision there. Nothing on the Atom side. She's a deader. Now, I may just make a ColecoVision cartridge to do some testing to see if I can read things in here, find out what's going on. But unfortunately, she's a deader. Have a good day, guys.